Mhm. Look who's finally awake. Took you long enough. You looked so peaceful while sleeping. I didn't want to forcefully wake you. I patiently waited and waited. I can't even tell you when the last time was that I allowed someone to even dare make me wait. Even tucked you in properly. You better not have dreamt of someone else while I was here waiting next to you. Who am I? You dare ask such an obtrusive question to my presence? Fine, I'll introduce myself. Just because you're my guest now. The one before you is the great villain that the townspeople are scared of as of late. Yes, the villain that the newspapers deem as such a worry, making everyone hide in their homes. That is me. Your eyes are now subtly displaying fear. How peculiar. Eyebrows are tense. Your gaze is like the one of a cute doe trying to figure out what my next move is. And you want to gulp because your throat feels dry, doesn't it? But if I noticed, you'd know I've got you. But do not dwell on fear, little one. Gulp and feel comfortable if needed, dear. I already got you. You are mine. I captured you, and you're now my guest. Here's a glass of water. You're restrained, so I'll help you drink it. Slowly, all right? There. Well done, dear. Feeling at least a little more comfortable? I might be a villainess, but I do not want to be a monster. So, of course, I will treat my guest, with the utmost care. As long as you behave, of course. Don't be so unsure. You're behaving very well. You have manners. You don't scream and don't yell. I'm quite pleased with you so far. At this point, I feel like I could even read manuals to you and you'd listen like the good boy that you are. Surprised that I'm calling you that? It's actually part of why I brought you here. And if you continue being good, I'll call you that more often. You're probably thinking, why am I here then? Let's get down to why I captured you then, shall we? So, you know how villains, even in fiction, seem to yearn for making their subjects feel fear? An emotion that contorts a peaceful face into one that is scared. I, for one, despise that. It disgusts me that anyone would enjoy the expression of fear on a person. It's wrong. It's not beautiful. There's no symmetry in it, and it's not even abstract. What I rather appreciate is when a villain can make their subjects feel at ease, even at the imminent threat of the villain's extravagant personality. Like you. You actually trusted the most dangerous person in town to feed you water. Now you notice how dangerous that was. But you're fine, right? Which means that you can trust me more. Step by step, I gain the trust of my subject. A villain who can be so friendly with their subjects that they start to respect them, admire them, maybe even love them. That is the true art of villainy. That's what it should be. Make people obey you with grace so that they admire you and are supportive of you and your plans. How might that relate to you? Well, you're my subject right now. And if you're a good boy, I might even get rid of the restraints. But we still have quite the journey ahead of us before we can do that. Besides, those restraints are surprisingly comfortable, right? I made sure to have you in a position that allows for the most comfort. The restraints are woven around you in a way in which they do not restrict or tire your limbs. In fact, you notice how you've been sleeping and listening to this all this time and you still feel fine? That's my villain's embrace. That is the power I would like to have over my subjects. And I can tell you're intrigued. I haven't even explained why you're here yet. The next goal in my plan is to make my subject, you in this instance, blush. That's right. I want to make you blush. Instead of being pale, I want you to have a subtle red color on your cheeks. Instead of looking at me in confusion, I want our eye contact to be so special that you can't help but look down in embarrassment. I'll fluster you so much you end up wanting to stay and ask for more of my attention. Not only am I obsessed with my art of villainy, I'll make you obsessed with it too. And I think that you're not opposed to it, considering your gaze is now way calmer. Not drawn by fear, but by curiosity. That's incredible. You're doing so well, my subject. Such a good boy for me. There we go. There's that little amount of red on your cheek. It's like an artist who paints very slow, with subtle dabs on their painting. A picture painted with attention and care. A picture that resembles positive emotions. I almost can't get enough of it. I need to cup your cheeks. Very good. You're getting even redder. Your cheeks are so warm. It's like you're a battery charging me with happiness. I think I made the right choice by capturing you. You're such a good boy. An excellent subject. You don't mind if I charge myself up on you a little more? Really? And don't mind me. I thank you for your cooperation, dear. And I hope that this experience fulfills you too. After all, a symbiotic interaction would benefit you too, making you more inclined to stay my subject for longer. And I won't get rid of the restraints just yet. It's so fun tracing the restraints around and around. Makes it seem like I'm admiring an art piece. Even more so because you're being such a good boy for me. Let me pat you as a reward for your excellent behavior so far. You're doing so good. I'm thrilled. Pat, 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 pat. That's right. Blush more. Pat, pat, pat. You're such a cute tomato. All blushing and flustered. I take it you enjoy my attention then. Good. Very good. If there's anything you'd like to say, do try to reconsider. And if your words still warrant my attention, I'll listen to what you have to say, be it suggestions or concerns. just in case you're uncomfortable. After all, how can I be a good villainess if I don't consider feedback from my most precious subject? Hmm? Now, enough talking. I need to focus on making you blush even more. Here, let me turn you around. Try to focus on the sensation, okay? Or you'll have me fluster you even more. What am I tapping on, you might ask? It could be a dangerous villain tool. Maybe more restraints. Maybe even a box containing the keys to free you from your current restraints. The suspense of Villainess can create is quite something. Try to focus on the sound, okay? Does it sound nice? Having me tap my fingers against this mysterious object. What if I made you imagine I'm tapping with very sharp nails? How sharp might those nails be, you might wonder? Sharp enough to fluster you, maybe. You're stronger than I thought. And I wanted to fluster you, but you're managing to actually relax to my ASMR tactics. And that is so much more delicious than fear. Melt for my attention, my good subject. Just like that. And for the grand reveal, it's actually just a box containing makeup. Not specifically for glam or feminine stuff. No. As a villainess, I like to maintain a certain aesthetic. It's part of the vibe, as you might want to call it, along with some cool nails. Tap, tap, tap. Here, let me turn you around again. How have you been enjoying this little journey so far, dear subject? You're really enjoying this. I'm so glad. Turning my guest into a willing subject is so rewarding. The art of making you blush, relaxing you, and maybe even having your ears turn an attentive red for me. Thanks for helping me so much with my villainous plans. If you like, maybe you want to come in more often for some testing, just to figure out what works to fluster a precious subject like you. Maybe there's a way to actually turn someone's blushes into an energy source. If it were possible, it would be such clean energy, the best of its kind. I could show the other villains what else is possible out there. But I don't care about them. I care about you right now. And for your good behavior today, I've prepared a list for my appreciation. What? Is it that unusual for a villainess to show emotion and gratitude? I'm serious. I've prepared a list of positive affirmations. You are awesome. So awesome. Yes, you are such a good subject. An excellent subject for me, actually. You are enough. You are enough. You are more than enough. So much more than enough. In fact, you are amazing. People around you could be amazed at your calm energy. Even I felt calmer around your admirable patience. Thank you for being so patient with me. Thanks for being you. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you. Thank you. Your kindness is so appreciated. You are appreciated. You are very, very much appreciated. So appreciated. You are loved. You make great company. Your smile makes people happy. You make people smile. Such a precious smile. Good boy. I thank you for being my guest, dear subject. Here. Now the restraints are off you too. You're free. Maybe, if you'd like, we can do this again. Until then, have a good one.